This is my phone. Very straightforward, obviously. These are a couple more that I keep on me, and I really just use them for a lot of the simple stuff, like surfing anonymously, commenting, stalking, viewing girls' pages, making multiple accounts.
What happens when a marriage built on fame is haunted by a shadow from the past? For years, whispers of obsession, secret accounts, and silent rivalries have followed Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez. But now, with Justin Bieber's own words adding fuel to the fire, is the truth finally impossible to hide? From the outside, Hailey Bieber's life might seem like a perfectly polished Hollywood dream. She's married to one of the world's biggest pop stars, carries luxury brands on her arm, and walks the most glamorous red carpets. But beneath the glitter, a storm has been brewing for years. A storm that always seems to lead back to one name: Selena Gomez. It's a story that began long before Hailey ever became Mrs. Bieber. Back when Justin and Selena's on-again, off-again romance dominated headlines, Hailey wasn't just another curious fan. She was watching closely, commenting online, liking fan pages, and posting tweets that painted a clear picture. She wasn't just following their relationship, she was fixated on it. When Justin and Selena finally broke up, most people assumed the drama would fade. But instead of quietly moving on, Hailey stepped into the spotlight as Justin's new partner, and within months, his wife. To the public, it seemed like a fairy tale ending. The fan marries the superstar. But almost immediately, whispers began. Had her obsession really ended, or was it just beginning in a new form? Fans started noticing subtle, and sometimes not so subtle, moments that tied Hailey's life back to Selena. There were cryptic social media posts that felt oddly specific, viral timelines piecing together a decade of proximity, and even uncanny similarities in style and phrasing. One of the most talked about moments was a tattoo. Selena had a delicate G behind her ear, a tribute to her younger sister. Soon after, Hailey appeared with the exact same letter in the exact same place. She claimed it was for someone else, but the internet wasn't convinced. Then came the viral TikTok breakdowns. Detailed video timelines showing Hailey at Justin's events years before they dated, liking Yelena fan content, and allegedly messaging fan pages to find out where Justin would be. Whether or not every detail was accurate didn't seem to matter. The videos hit millions of views and cemented the image of Hailey as someone deeply invested in Justin and Selena's relationship history. But if this was all in the past, why does the drama keep reigniting? Even after marrying Justin, Hailey has faced accusations of copying Selena's outfits, captions, and even public statements. When she launched her beauty brand, fans pointed out that parts of her promotional speech sounded eerily similar to something Selena once said about rare beauty. The internet swarmed, calling it calculated and unsettling. And then came the moment that reignited everything. A Vogue video segment where Hailey casually showed multiple iPhones she keeps for simple stuff, including surfing anonymously, commenting, stalking, viewing girls' pages, and making multiple accounts. She laughed as she said it, but that laughter didn't stop the explosion online. Clips of her comment flooded social media, feeding years-old theories about burner accounts and anonymous trolling. It didn't help when she followed it up with another eyebrow-raising moment, joking about a witch's potion she got at age 12 to make a young Canadian pop star fall in love with her. It was delivered like a joke, but the undertones were hard to miss. Was she just playing into the rumors for attention, or was there more truth than anyone realized? Hailey's team has repeatedly denied the accusations, calling them tired narratives kept alive by fans and content creators. When a TikTok creator claimed she liked a post mocking Selena and Benny Blanco, Hailey's rep flatly called it fabricated. But denials haven't stopped the speculation, especially when old screenshots, likes, and follows keep resurfacing. The controversy around her social media activity isn't just about one accidental double tap. Fans have documented a pattern, following accounts that post negative content about Selena, liking shady memes about her dating history, or subtly engaging with posts that diminish her achievements. It's a history that feels to many like something more than coincidence. Early 2024 brought a particularly intense example. Hailey was caught following a TikTok account called The Reels, which not only used her photo as its profile picture, but also contained multiple recent videos shading Selena. Some mocked her relationship with Benny Blanco, others twisted old interview clips into negative narratives. eyebrows. When fans noticed and started talking, many of the videos were quickly deleted, but not before screenshots spread. If Hailey truly didn't know the account's content, why was she following it at all? The backlash wasn't new. In early 2023, Selena posted holiday photos and received a wave of body-shaming comments. Shortly after, Hailey posted a TikTok with the trending sound, "I'm not saying she deserved it, but God's timing is always right." The timing was enough for people to assume it was aimed at Selena. Hailey denied it, but eventually deleted the video. Days later, Kylie Jenner posted close-ups of her eyebrows while FaceTiming with Hailey, right after Selena had joked about over-laminating her own. Fans connected the dots and declared it a coordinated jab. Kylie insisted it wasn't, but the narrative was already alive and thriving online. The result? Hailey began losing followers while Selena gained over 15 million, becoming the most followed woman on Instagram. Comment sections across social media turned into battlegrounds, with Rare Beauty fans calling out mean girl behavior and boycotting Kylie Cosmetics and Rhode. But in this endless cycle, is anyone truly innocent? Or are both women caught in a toxic machine they can't escape? Selena eventually stepped in, revealing Hailey had reached out to say she was receiving death threats. She publicly urged her fans to stop, reminding them she's always preached kindness. She even followed Hailey on Instagram, who followed back. For a brief moment, it looked like peace might be possible, but online narratives are stubborn. Old incidents resurfaced, like Selena's public tension with Justin's ex Sophia Richie, and moments where she herself was accused of subtle shade. Fans began pointing out how the feud's pendulum swings. Sometimes Hailey is the villain, sometimes Selena, and in the middle of it all, Justin Bieber stayed silent. That silence spoke volumes when Hailey landed the cover of Vogue. Justin, usually loud and proud online, didn't publicly congratulate her. Selena, however, posted a quote about worth and added the caption, "You know who this is about. If you know, you know." It felt like a quiet, deliberate acknowledgement, and perhaps even a gesture of support. Why is Selena, not Justin, the one extending olive branches to Hailey in public? The deeper you look, the more this saga seems less like petty celebrity drama and more like an endless cycle fueled by social media, public perception, and personal history. Each new like, follow, or subtle caption sends waves through millions of people invested in the narrative. And every time it seems like the feud has cooled, one small action reignites it all. Hailey may insist she's minding her business and wants to be left alone. Selena may publicly preach kindness and empathy, but in the court of public opinion, the shadow of their shared history with Justin Bieber is impossible to outrun. The real question isn't who's telling the truth. It's whether either of them will ever truly be free from this story. In the glittering world of fame, every like, follow, and caption becomes a weapon or a wound. For Hailey and Selena, years of whispers have grown into a storm neither can silence. Maybe the truth lies somewhere between malice and misunderstanding, between obsession and coincidence. But as long as millions are watching, dissecting, and waiting for the next spark, this story will never truly fade. Friendship, rivalry, or something far more tangled, only they know. And in the cruel theater of celebrity, knowing the truth isn't always enough, because sometimes the performance never ends.